Hi, everybody. Welcome to my Tuesday under 5 minute devotion. And here I take just a few minutes to share from a verse from scripture and some thoughts that I have about it. So appreciate you being here with me. Today here in Spokane, it's the turning of a season. Public school start tomorrow. So this is the last day of summer break here. And then the streets will be a little busier at 8 in the morning as people going to school and all of that. And so, you feel the sense of the passing of a season that okay, it'll still be hot for a while. I understand that, but what we understand socially, the summer season is over, and now we're into a different season with school and fall and all of those activities and all the trips and stuff are done now, and now it's kind of back to kind of the normal life. And I was talking with my nephew, saw my nephew over the weekend, and his school started on Monday. And I was asking him, are you excited? Are you not? And I was thinking back to when I was his age, that I was definitely not. Was the key word that I mourn the passing of summer, but yet, I mean, it has to come to an end. I mean, the fact that it's only a brief season is what makes it special. So, whenever it ended, I always felt a little sad. But with all of that, I feel the passing of time. This is a famous verse from Ecclesiastes, and I'm maybe a little rare. I really like Ecclesiastes. Most people don't like the book because it's has kind of a negative vibe, but once you kind of get past the grumpiness of it all, you find that there's wisdom there, and there's a person worth hearing. And so I enjoy Ecclesiastes this way, but this one is maybe a little more one of the more positive verses. It says there's a season for everything and a time for every matter under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1, and then that's the Common English Bible. And then it goes into the part that everybody knows, a time for this and a time for that, and then blah, blah, blah. And, but all it's saying is there's a time, there's an appropriate time and an appropriate season for everything. And so, okay, those seasons come and go, those seasons change. I think about as a dad taking my kiddo to the splash pad in the park. And during summer, it's active kids running around, getting wet, having fun, splashing each other. I mean, it's a wonderful resource that our community does for kids to have something like that on hot days. But it always seems strange and it's probably coming pretty quick, when they shut it off for the season, and then it's just quiet. And I always feel a sense of I don't know, melancholy or whatever over that like, oh, that's over. But then it's always when it starts again, Memorial Day weekend, I'm always like, oh, yep, it's back. And so you sense the passing of seasons. And all that to say is appreciate it. Appreciate the passing of these seasons and times, these ways of kind of marking the passing of time. I The next verse in Ecclesiastes, where it says a time for this, a time for that, it says a time to be born and a time to die. And so all that to say that these things that we experience, that there's a time limit on it. Now, of course, as Christians, we say, though we die, yet we live. Oh death, where is thy sting? Of course, of course. But at least in our experience that we know now, that there's a limit to it, and so the limit, I think, makes it special, because you appreciate that things are passing and things are changing, and so you learn to appreciate it. So here is this season of summer is ending, and as we're going into fall, I hope you appreciate the passing of the season, the good that we've had here in this summertime, and the good that we'll enjoy in fall in a different season. But as things change and as things pass, I hope you appreciate and don't just fast forward through it, but appreciate it for all the good that it is. So enjoy this passing of the season, and appreciate you being with me here today. So peace to you today. Bye-bye now.